you know,
why didn't the son of a bitch go after goddamn
right.
Obama boy when
We
there were
spoke about
clear
that.
violations?
We spoke about that.
Violated a direct court order enjoining him from killing an American citizen who had broken no American laws and killing the man's son who was an American citizen, not naturalized, but born in Detroit, both of them. And
Right.
Obama disregarded the injunction and killed him anyway.
So now we have Trump's and this immunity. So what are your thoughts on, what
let me break this down before we go any further. The issue here is not what the press is putting out. The issue is this. How many people have been brought to trial and been found not guilty of what they're indicted for? A lot of accusations can't be proved beyond a reasonable doubt. But this person who is chief executive officer of the United States has probable cause to allege that the election results were fraudulent. Now, it's supposed to be a crime now to question what somebody comes up with as an official statement. When the hell did it become a crime in America to question what the government says? See, that's what this is all about. Not whether he conspired to overthrow the election. He didn't. He was questioning the damn thing. And what he told Pence that's supposed to be the primary evidence of the crime to not okay the electoral count, there is an act of Congress passed in 1877 that's still good law. As a matter of fact, it was the next item on the congressional agenda, January 6, 2021, the next item, and Pelosi tabled it when the confusion started. What is that? The the Confidence in Election Act of 1877. And what it says is the Vice President of the United States shall not certify the Electoral College count if there is widespread distrust of the election outcome. He shall instead appoint a 15-man committee, 5 from the House, 5 from the Senate, 5 from the Supreme Court, who shall meet and hold an independent audit of the election results, taking a minimum of 10 days of such time thereafter as is reasonably necessary to reassure the American public with the validity of the outcome. That is exactly what he was telling Pence to do. A, follow the damn law. B, do your duty. It was not conspiring to overthrow a goddamn thing. It was to ensure that the law was followed, because there certainly were a large number of questions by a very significant percentage of the American voting public, in spite of what bullshit artists, Associated Press, United Press International, CNN, USA Today, Washington Post put up, LA Times put up. There were alternatives. Wall Street Journal, New York Times, and some other newspapers, and a lot of the non-mainstream press was very concerned. So why didn't we have that as provided by law? That is the question. And to get around it shows an effort to subvert the law in a, guess what? A conspiracy to cheat the election on the American public of its right to have confidence in the outcome of a national election. And that's what we're dealing with, and they're calling it this garbage that they're using propagandistic verbiage on. And they've got ignorant people who do not understand what the law is about, have no clue as to what the Electoral College is about, have absolutely no clue how Congress works, and they're yakking, he was trying to overthrow the government. 180 people overthrowing the United States government, which depends upon which census count you take, either 316 million to 360 million people, and 180 are going to overthrow the government, where it is right in the middle of a series of United States Army bases, Marine Corps bases, Air Force bases, and naval bases. And that's going to overthrow the U.S. government, 180 people. Bullshit.
Well, do you think that the Supreme Court will